What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video on Electric Talks. Hopefully you guys are having a great day whenever you guys are seeing this video. I kind of left everyone hanging with the last video that I made on this channel, and I just want to say that this is going to be the last video like this, and then I'm going to go back to the normal structure of things on this channel, which is pretty much me doing my vlogs, showing you guys more of my life. I've gotten a lot of requests from you guys to do more content based around food challenges, like what my days look like before food challenges, what they look like after food challenges. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of that. But I wanted to make a follow-up video to the video that I released. I think it's been about 2 or 3 weeks since I posted my last video. And before I get started with what I'm going to be covering in this video, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that watched that video, that chimed in and listened, like genuinely listened to me in that video, because I've been making videos on YouTube for a long time now. And it can be, for the most part, it's been pretty easy to like just speak openly and just get things out there when I need to do it. But you know, at times it can be really challenging to me to be vulnerable like I was. I would say like 95% of the comments that I got in the video were super positive. My whole point with saying that is just I wanted to say thank you to everybody that watched the last video on this channel. Now, moving forward, I've got some news for you guys, and I actually talked about it in the last video, and I kind of left everybody hanging. I had a few people asking me what it was. You guys follow me on my personal Instagram. You all will know what I'm going to be covering in this video. Quite recently, I'm just going to say it. I signed up for an Ironman. That is my big news. Either everyone's going to be like, oh, I'm clicking off the video, bye Eric, or people are going to be like, wow, that's really cool. And this might come as a shocker to a lot of people that watched the last video, because the state of my physical health and mental health over the past couple of months hasn't been there. And I'm going to clarify everything in this video, my plan. And like I said earlier, after this video, I'm gonna go back to the normal flow of things. I'm actually I want to make a series on this channel just dedicated to my Ironman training, my nutrition, my workouts, all of that. So if you guys have any suggestions for a series idea on this channel, let me know. Now, I know I'm gonna get a ton of people that are like, Eric, how did you just go from the last video to this one, and now you signed up for an Ironman? How are you just doing that? You know, it's been a goal of mine to do an Ironman for a long time, and I actually wanted to do one at the very beginning of, I wouldn't say the very beginning of 2020. It was more towards the middle half of 2020 when I started doing more running and more cycling. The whole issue with Ironmans now is that a lot of them just kept getting canceled or postponed. And as 2021 rolled around and I started really, really wanting to do one, I didn't see a lot of opportunities. And so January, February, March went by, and I pretty much assumed that for the rest of the year, I was just going to go through 2021, and it just wasn't going to happen. I would say a few days after the last video that I made on this channel, something inside me, I got really excited, you know, and I all of the feelings that I had been feeling this year, you know, and I clarified this a lot in my last video, you know, how my passion is cycling. I'm not going to say that running is a passion of mine, but it's something I've been continuously getting better at. And if you guys know my philosophy on life and how much joy all of this brings to me, then you'd understand how much I want to do this, how important this is to me. One morning, I woke up and I decided to, you can actually go on Ironman's website and set a reminder if you want to get notified for whenever an Ironman's coming up. And unfortunately, all of the Ironmans in California are pretty much, I think there's like Ironman Sacramento, but that's like way later on in the year. So I decided to set a reminder for Ironman Waco, which is in Waco, Texas. And keep in mind, everyone, with all this, I haven't even done a triathlon yet. I haven't done a formal triathlon. I haven't really done any of that. And so I thought to myself, like, should I just sign up for an Ironman, or should I do a half Ironman, or should I just do a triathlon first, or whatever? About a week after I signed up to get notifications for it, I got it that morning, and I signed up for Ironman Waco. It's a full Ironman. It is going to be on October 23rd. It's going to be in Waco, Texas. That is that. And I know I'm going to get a lot of people that are like, how do you just go from doing what you're doing now You've never done a triathlon before. You've never done an Ironman before. You've never done a half Ironman before. And now you're just going to sign up for a full Ironman. And let me remind you all that a full Ironman is a 2.4 mile swim followed up with a 112 mile bike ride, which is then followed up by a 26.2 mile run, which is a full marathon. So that is what I have to do in one day. That's going to be on October 23rd. All those people that are wondering why I just decided to do that, I'm going to backtrack really quick and go back to the end of 2019. And I had never done a full official marathon. And I remember sitting up one night and thinking about how cool it would be to do a marathon. I run a half marathon a couple of times in high school. I remember going online and seeing that there was going to be a full marathon here in San Diego, and I just decided to sign up for it. You know, I had no training or anything like that. And over the course of the next couple of months, I ran a lot and I smashed the shit out of that marathon. It's still to this day, that is the fastest marathon that I've ever ran. My final time for that marathon was like 3 hours and 19 minutes. And I still to this day have not run a marathon that fast before. And at the end of the day, that's why I love this shit. I love doing this because I'll never forget how I felt after doing that. This Ironman to me is way more than just an Ironman. I don't think I need to really get specific with that. I'm just going to tell you guys that it means a lot to me. Over the next couple of months, that is going to be at the forefront of my mind. I'm going to give it everything that I have. And if you watching this video right now, if you want to support me, I'd love to have you along for the ride. And if you're one of those people that does not support me and still strangely enough watches this channel, oh well. Now, I've done a lot of things over the last couple of weeks. Like I mentioned in the last video, I've actually, when I made that video, I was already feeling a lot better. Now I really feel like I'm better than I was before. I did a 40-mile run last week, crushed a few workouts on the bike. I averaged 241 watts for 4 hours last week. And yes, I know I'm going to get a lot of questions about this, but I have started swimming. I actually just finished my first, I actually just swam my first 1,000 yards without stopping in the pool. But my actual plan over the next couple of months is I'm going to do a few official triathlons here in California. I'll probably do maybe 2 or 3. I'll start with a sprint and then do an Olympic distance. And I will not be doing a half Ironman before the Ironman. My plan is to just do a few triathlons specifically. It's going to be a crazy next couple of months, but I'm really, really excited about it. I do not have a formal coach. I don't have an Ironman coach. I'm going about this all myself. And if you're an athlete watching this, you're going to hear me say that likely and go, you're an idiot. Maybe it's not the best move. You know, I really over the past couple of weeks have just taught myself to learn how to swim, and I've been doing great at it. I know how to bike. I know how to run. I'm going to figure things out for myself as much as I can by going in and experiencing everything that goes into it. And I will make mistakes. I will fail, but I will learn from those mistakes and I will get better. You know, I have a fantastic group of friends. I have a lot of people in my corner that can guide me, that can give me advice. And that's pretty much exactly what a coach does is, you know, they give you advice, they give you strategies, they give you techniques, and it's up to you to incorporate them into your routine so you can get better. Apart from that, they can program things for you. They can give you structured workouts. They can do all that. I'll likely hit up my friend Harry Young, who's the best triathlete that I've ever met that I know, to help me out with some swim stuff, some run workouts, some bike workouts. I'm gonna have to really, really work hard over the next couple of months to really get myself in that mode to be able to conquer this. I did show you guys in my last video my blood work. I do want to clarify that endurance training and all of this is very taxing on the body. It's incredibly stressful to your body to be doing training like this. So I'm going to be working with an endocrinologist to, you know, possibly keep taking thyroid medication if I do need to stay on some. The way that I look at it is not taking anything, given my history of hypothyroidism, not taking anything is just going to, I mean, it's not like it's going to get any better. In fact, it's probably going to get worse as my training load increases and my frequency increases. So if that means taking some thyroid medication over the next couple of months to bring myself up to baseline, then I'll likely have to do that. But I actually see my endocrinologist this week, and yeah, we'll figure out a game plan and a strategy from there. But listen, everybody, I don't want to make this video super long-winded, but I just wanted to say once again that I'm excited. I'm excited for the next couple of months. I'm excited to do something like this, which is crazy. It's something that I never thought I'd ever be able to do. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging. I'm going to fail a lot. That's just the name of the game, but I'm committed and I'm ready to make this happen. But anyways, everyone, if you guys like the video, let me know down below in the comments. Let me know what else you guys want to see on this channel. And like I said earlier, if you guys have any series suggestions for this Ironman prep, drop them down below. I love you guys very much, and I'll see you guys in the next Electric Talks video. Later.